we are whipping it out now, aren't we? Slapping it on the table just like, hello, and welcome to Lone Stars. This is a dating sim in which you can romance Boothill from Honkai Star Rail, in which you help him get used to his new cybernetic body parts, and maybe help him choose the right attachment for, you know. Let's get started. It had been a while since Cora Nexus had contacted you for a job. After you finished your tutelage under her wing and left to create your own lab, you two created a partnership. She often sends you her clients that want more modifications to their new cyborg bodies. But this time, she sounds more exasperated than usual. I have a Galaxy Ranger here who was unsatisfied with my work. You didn't tell me you'd remove everything. I remove almost all the weaknesses from the human body so you can be harder to kill. Those are one of the biggest ones. The holy baby, why didn't you tell me first? If you had asked before barging in and pointing a gun to my head, maybe I would have. They start bickering and you shake your head. The nature of your work is very delicate and you refuse to work with aggressive clients anymore. Cora knows this. You told her the tales every time it happened. You had no idea why she contacted you this time. I'm sorry, Cora. He sounds dangerous. Please, I need it back. You don't know how the guy managed to listen to your answer. Maybe due to his improved hearing. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. You need to tell him you don't make exceptions. I'll be a good boy. Jeez, Boothill. I already have a crush on you. You freeze. Your mouth's slightly open. The silence stretches. Doc, I'll send them over. You feel your face heat up. She knows you too well. Okay. I'll be waiting. The call ends and you take a deep breath. Time to work. The Galaxy Ranger won't take long to arrive. You walk over to a table and give 2 small taps on the sleeping droid. Yes, wake up. Oh, so cute. It kinda looks like Albert from Honkai. The droid blinks slowly and stretches, making you feel lethargic beeps before hovering. You scratch its metallic ears. Come on, sleepyhead. We have a new guest coming. Like, Boothill is not my favorite character because that's Blade, but I still like him. He's hot. You hear the clank of metal steps before you see him. Boots hitting the floor with purpose. A gun slung low. Bullets strung like trophies around his hips. His swagger brings everything together. The epitome of a true cowboy. Oh my god, he's so cute. He's so pretty. Look at his tiny waist. Oh, pleasure meeting you, Doc. Heard a lot about you. He extends a hand, metal glinting in the dim light. Only his face remains human, untouched and surprisingly handsome. You silently thank Cora for that mercy. You shake his hand while your eyes flick to the tablet Eos holds. His file glows on the screen. Mr. Boothill, correct? It's me, alright. His smile is a predator's grin. Sharp teeth gleaming. Every part of him seems engineered for killing. You briefly wonder what drove him to become a cyborg. Welcome, Boothill. Cora already sent me your info. I don't want any misunderstandings like what happened with her, so read over the contract. If you're in agreement, sign it and we can begin. His bionic eyes flick over the document, and his grin sharpens with every line that he reads. This is just what I'm looking for. Is it? He scribbles a signature and hands back the tablet. Oh my god, he's so hot. As you read in the contract, I don't tolerate any misbehavior. If you step out of line, I'll kick you out, whether the operation is finished or not. Don't you fret, Doc. I already said I'd be a good boy, didn't I? You give him a once-over and nod. We'll see. Do you have any questions? About the prosthetic. Can you make it as big as I want? Oh, so when he was talking about everything and that he wanted it back, he meant he wanted his back. I see. His windworm is missing. Yes, but keep in mind, it may cause imbalances in your body. I usually recommend a slight above average model for your body size. Works for me. You're the top hand in these parts. Leading dog in biomechatronic sensory and motor integration. Best there is. Ain't that right? The galaxy is too vast for me to claim such a title. Don't be modest, dog. Cora told me everything. You can't help but smile. Cora, always singing your praises. Let's start then. Follow me, please. You lead Boothill into the lab, the door sliding open to reveal your softly lit high-tech sanctuary. All of your life's work is in this lab. It makes you proud to see Boothill balk at the array of sophisticated prosthetics displayed on the walls, each one a result of a lot of time and effort. You smile as your gaze lands on a photo of you and Cora on your desk. None of this would be possible without her. Mr. Boothill, this way please. You guide him to the central examination bed and gesture for him to take a seat on the silken drape. The operation and test will take 4 days. You have your own room and can use the leisure areas at your disposal. If you need anything, my droid Eos will assist you. A little pipsqueak over there, right? Got it. Eos narrows his big eyes, and you continue before you can emit any beeps of complaint. First, I need to conduct some tests to assess your sensitivity. This involves evaluating your reactions to various stimuli to ensure a seamless integration with the prosthetics. Oh, so we get to touch him. Remove your clothes, whoa, and sit on the bed, please. You turn away as Boothill undresses. Not that there's anything to see yet, but it's a force of habit by now. All set, Doc. Okay, I know there's nothing there. I know it's a cyborg, but You nod and walk over to him, taking in the sight of his body. Aura's work is remarkable, perhaps one of the best yet. You make a mental note to tell her that later. Eos, initiate scan. The droid circles Boothill. Its sensors scanning his body with precision. A series of beeps signal the scan's completion. Thank you, Eos. Excuse me, Mr. Boothill. I'll start the sensory test now. He gently pushes legs open, settle between them, feeling his body tense under your touch. A blush? You're the one doing all the tests. Of course. Every single one of them. Yes? Is there a problem? No, ma'am, it's just... He averts his gaze, revealing a crack in his confident facade. You quickly understand the issue. Are you embarrassed? Would you prefer to be sedated during the process? No, I want to see it through. You smile, hoping to reassure him. Just relax, Mr. Boothill. I'll take care of you. If you feel uncomfortable at any time, just let me know. Look at him pouting and biting his lip. He lets out a breath and nods before closing his eyes. With a delicate move, he pushes hair away from his face and tucks it behind his ear to allow better access during the tests. The sight of his beautiful features makes you pause for a brief moment. He's the most handsome cyborg you've seen in a long time. You put your hands on his thighs, caressing the sleek metal. The warmth radiating from them is a great sign. Thermal regulation systems are operational. Eos beeps and records the observation on a tablet. Metal sensitivity is functioning correctly. Excuse me, Mr. Boothill. You climb onto his lap and his eyes snap open, wide and intense. Is everything alright? Can we continue? Yeah. You lean in and press your lips to his cheek. What kind of tests are these? Feeling the warmth of his skin, your lips travel to his, checking for any abnormalities, but finding none. Boothill trembles under you and adjusts his tight hold on the bed. You understand his predicament once again. You may reciprocate. It'll assist with the test. You can also hold on to me if necessary. Boothill's response is immediate. His hands find your waist, firm yet respectful. Oh, he's cute. Mr. Boothill, you're being such a good boy. He shudders and pulls you closer. Reaction to vocal stimuli is perfect. You signal to Eos with your hand to make a note, careful not to break the immersion. This is escalating very quickly. Oh, he's so cute. He's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love you. Next time when you have a rerun in Honkai, I'm pulling for you. His long silver hair sprawls out onto the soft surface. You signal to Eos again. Thermal response to the stimuli. Functional. Pushing gently while you kiss him. He's a mess now. Please. Boothill? Already? You falter. Your breath catching in your throat. Eos beeps a sharp warning and you stop instantly, a reflex drilled into you by necessity. The droid is your anchor, a constant reminder that professionalism must prevail over human impulse. You sit up and step off the bed before smoothing down your white coat. Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Boothill. The tests are complete. He pushes himself up, breath heavy and uneven. Your eyes linger on his flushed face and dazed eyes. Beautiful, your mind whispers. He's in perfect working condition. How were those the tests that we had to perform? My god! Already, yes, Boothill? Did you expect something more? Yes? Now it's time for you to choose your prosthetics. Alright, Doc, let's see what you got. You show Boothill all the models available and separate 3 of them. You spent a long time creating these designs and a sense of pride fills you as you look at them. These 3 models are compatible with your body. All of them offer a pulsating motion that is human-like and can operate at peak performance for extended periods. They're similar to humans, but each one has enhanced features that offer a different experience. Can't you add all the features to a single one? It'll use too much energy and hinder your performance. Given that your primary objective is as a combat unit, that wouldn't be beneficial. Alright, you can't win them all. You point to the first model. Whoa! That's just right there. This one is the Titan Ridge. It boasts a larger than average size and enhanced with pronounced ridges for additional feeling. The ridges are adjustable in size to intensify the experience as you desire. Jesus! This is the Vibro Pulse, a sleek model equipped with multiple vibration modes, easily controlled via touch or remotely through an app. Rhythmic vibrations can be synced to music or controlled in real time for a customized experience. Oh my god, I like the last one. It looks fancy. And finally, the Luminotherm. For those who enjoy more sensations, temperature settings allow the device to cool down or heat up, providing sensations of warmth or a refreshing chill. Okay, maybe the one in the middle. It also offers color and brightness modification for an enhanced visual experience. Which one do you recommend, Doc? Which one would you like your partner to use on you? You blink a few times, caught off guard by his question, and you look at the models thoughtfully. Vibro Pulse? This one would be a good match. Nice. Let me install it now. Boothill, did you just ask me to choose your heavenly pillar for you? Tomorrow, Mr. Boothill. I have some errands to run today. Oh, okay. Feel free to use the training grounds. You're probably still getting used to your new body, right? Eos will show you the way. He lights up and looks at Eos, who still sends a short beep his way. Seems like he's still upset for being called a pipsqueak. Oh, poor baby. Will do, Doc. See you tomorrow. You smile as you watch him leave, his figure disappearing down the corridor. Your phone rings, pulling you from your thoughts. It's Cora. So, how's it going, Doc? Is he being a good boy? You roll your eyes at her teasing tone with a smile, while a smile tugs at your lips. He has been a gentleman so far. I don't understand why he was so aggressive towards you. He was just desperate. He's a poor soul who lost everything. Is he seeking revenge on someone? Seems like it. Like most of the ones that come to me. I see. I know he's your type, but don't get too attached. I never. I learn from the best. Her laugh rings through the phone, warm and familiar. It reminds you of your training days. If you say so. You and Cora continue talking for a long time, discussing life and work. After she nags you to eat more and sleep better, she finally hangs up. Not long after, a sharp sound of gunshots catches your attention. You turn on the camera and see Boothill at the shooting range, Eos cheering from the sidelines. Boothill's expression is completely different. Even through the cameras, the anger and pain that drive him are evident. With each successful shot, the fiery intensity in his eyes only grows stronger. It's clear that he won't stop until he gets his revenge on whoever wronged him. The next morning, you enter the lab to find Boothill already there, being led by Eos. They're happily chatting, Boothill's hearty laugh filling the room. It seems like they bonded yesterday. That's so cute. I want a little robot friend. This kind of also reminds you of Haru from Gundam Seed. The doc really did that. No way. Your ears perk up at the conversation. Is Eos sharing embarrassing stories about you? Wow, I take it back, you little shit. You clear your throat. Eos? What are you doing? The droid's metallic ears rise and he quickly flies off to power up the lab. You huff. He's just running away. Good morning, Mr. Boothill. Did you sleep well? Like a baby cow after a suckling. How about you, Doc? Fine. You always struggle to fall asleep, even with your medication. But you don't bother worrying your client with details like that. As you set his chosen prosthetic and the surgery tools on the table, Boothill undresses. Are you ready? More than ready. Please lay down on the bed. It might sting a little. He follows your instructions and you begin the procedure. Working with Cora's designs is second nature to you, so the surgery is a breeze. You make the necessary connections and add the fluid system. While Boothill won't be able to reproduce, it will enhance his experience, making it more realistic. It's done. You can sit up now. Boothill grins as he looks down at his new appendage. I miss this feeling so fudging much. He just missed having his, ween. He really missed, slanging it about. Meat spinning it, and dangling it, slapping it between his hands. He tries to get up, but you place a gentle but firm hand on his shoulder, pushing him back down. Mr. Boothill, please remain on the bed. We still need to perform the test. What? Of course. You notice his flushed face and the way he grips the table in anticipation. Boothill! His behavior near you is so different from the intense rage you saw at the shooting range yesterday. Yes? Scan, please. While you wash your hands, the droid beeps and performs a full-body scan. He signals that everything is in order and you nod, approaching the table. Excuse me, Mr. Boothill, I'll start the test now. What kind of job is this? Can't we do the test, in a different way? Like how a physio taps you on the knee with a little hammer? Can't we just hammer his wim-wham? I mean, not that I'm complaining, it just seems really quick to suddenly, choke the ye-old snack. Just call me Boothill, Doc. You created and installed my junk. I think we're past formalities. You stifle a laugh, trying to maintain your professional demeanor. As you wish, Boothill, you adjust the bed until he's waist level with your face. And Eos pours an oil into your hands. You touch. Oh! You start with a touch, and he flinches hard, almost doubling forward. Fudge. Oh my god, we are really going for it, aren't we? Wow. You move your hand, keeping a close eye on his breathing and reaction. He mutters a string of strange words under his breath, and you briefly wonder what happened to his synesthesia beacon. Temperature and sensory receptors functional. Neural connection also operational. Eos beeps and makes a note while you continue. Can't believe how real this feels. That's a good sign. Let's continue and see how it handles the next phase. What next phase? Boothill's breathing quickens and you can feel the fine line he's walking. You maintain your clinical demeanor, but the intensity of his gaze sends a shiver down your spine. Now it's time to test the specific characteristics of the model. The vibration starts. Oh, that is just shaken. Oh boy. It kind of looks like a tower is just experiencing an earthquake. Ye old vibrosphere sticking upwards. The shaking starts, and Boothill manages to maintain his composure. A bead of sweat rolls down the cowboy's face, and his eyes dart from your hand to your face, keenly attentive to your every move. Eos, increase the intensity. Doc, I don't know how much more of this I can take. Just a little longer, Boothill. I need to see how your body responds to the higher intensity. Hold on for me. Yes, ma'am. Do you want to hold my hand for support? Oh my god. It's like, Boothill, I know I'm fandangling your wim-wham, but would you like to hold my hand for support? His hand grabs yours tightly, intertwining your fingers. His reactions are more intense than you had hoped for, but you continue while analyzing his responses. Everything appears to be functioning correctly. Are you close? Yeah, this cowboy is surprisingly good at getting you worked up. Oh my god. You have to calibrate it. It's too aggressive and unnatural, clearly exceeding the expected parameters. Holy cow, Doc. That was intense. How do you feel? Like I just rode through a storm and came out the other side. Never felt anything like that before. You sure know what you're doing. Good to hear. How many cyborg thingies have I done this to? Take your time, Doc. Ain't in no hurry. Yeah, I bet you'd like if I took my time, huh? Eos cleans your coat while you adjust the table height and get to work. You notice Boothill's dazed eyes on you. While your gazes meet, he quickly looks away, a faint blush spreading across his cheeks. Part of you finds it endearing, but you push that thought aside. After you're done, you tap his leg, causing him to jolt. His cheeks flushing even more. You should be good now. Let's do another test. For real? You need to rest first.
I'm ready.
He lays down and you proceed with another test, quicker this time. He reacts instantly, his muscles tensing and his breath growing ragged. When he peaks again, the response is more controlled. You take a moment to analyze the results, noting the improved performance with satisfaction. Much better, while you clean the mess with a wet cloth. Your eyes meet again, but he doesn't look away this time. He gazes up at you with a dazed expression. A satisfied smile playing on his lips. The sight stirs something deep within you. As if in a trance, you gently push his hair away from his face and he leans into your touch. How do you feel now?
Like a new man, Doc. You've got magic hands.
You smile, pride surging through you. Helping your clients always brings you joy. I'm glad to hear that. Please, take it easy for the rest of the day. You feel some changes in your body. The new integration fluids need to settle and mix with the rest of your components. Do not touch the prosthetic until tomorrow. If you damage it, you'll incur a fee and we'll have to restart the process.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll be good.
Oh my god, do not grin like that. Your teeth are so cute. Before you can react, he sits up and plants a kiss on your cheek.
Thank you.
As he leaves the lab, you touch your cheek where his lips lingered. Eos beeps cheekily, suggesting that he'll tell Cora all about this. You shoot him a sharp glare. Don't you have work to do? I'll add a few more tasks to your list since you seem to have plenty of free time. Eos beeps an alarm. His ears perking up in a panic and he swiftly flies away. You shake your head with a smirk. Turning back to your work, you're working in your room. The soft glow of your computer casts a light over the scattered papers and tools. Your tired eyes scan the stars outside, while your restless mind tries to find a solution to a new prosthetic design. You can't sleep, so you work. Your gaze falls on a feather resting on the windowsill. Here in the middle of nowhere, birds are often your only company. You regularly feed them, and they often leave you small gifts in return. You reach for the feather and stroke it. It's a beautiful one. Light brown and delicate with a soft magical energy still lingering in it. Wait, magic? You smile. On your home planet, feathers are given as gifts for protection, a symbol that you're never truly alone. You remember the day your grandmother gave you a feather? A gift from the sky, she had said, kissing your forehead with tenderness. Another memory suddenly surges forward, of a different pair of lips touching your skin with the same softness. Boothill's gentle touch lingers in your mind. Oh, we are in so deep now. Almost as deep as he's gonna be later. His unexpected tenderness, despite his rugged exterior, stands out vividly among the other memories of the day. You should call Eos to check how the cowboy is doing. Quick knock on the door breaks the quiet. Eos's insistent beeping follows, making you rapidly rise from your chair, a mix of curiosity and concern propelling you to the door. What is it? Hi, Boothill. What's going on? Are you in heat? Eos's small frame struggles to support Boothill, who leans heavily against the doorframe. His eyes are sunken, his skin glistening with sweat.
Sorry to bother you, Doc, but I don't feel so good.
You rush to his side, your hands steady but your heart racing. With Eos's help, you guide Boothill to your bed, his body trembling with each step. Eos looks so worried. He's so cute. Eos emits a quick string of beeps, telling you Boothill refused to wait for him to call you and decide to come to you himself. It's alright, Eos. Start a full body scan. As the droid's purple lights sweep over Boothill's body, you notice the newly installed prosthetic straining against his jeans. Oh!
I didn't touch it, Doc, like I promised.
Good job. You're very good, Boothill.
Just for you, Doc.
Stop it! Stop it! This is a life or death situation concerning your, Wimwam. What if you lose it? Eos hands you a tablet with the scan results. The hormones are wildly imbalanced. Eos, bring me the neuroendocrine regulator syringe. The droid flies off. Boothill arrives on the bed. His breathing ragged. You place a comforting hand on his arm. Eos will be back soon. Hang in there.
Please. I'm going insane. It hurts.
You bite your lip. The few times this has happened, you administered the injection and that was it. You know you should keep your distance and only touch Boothill for the test, but you rationalize that it's okay to go against your own rules this time. What? It's an emergency. It's okay. I'll help you. Oh, we are whipping it out now, aren't we? Just out in the open. Slapping it on the table just like... Ah, neat. Well, as soon as your hand descends, Boothill throws his head back, his hand instinctively gripping yours. Please. Eos returns with the syringe and you hold Boothill steady. Inject it. Eos administers the injection at the base. And finally, he peaks with a gasp, his breathing gradually slowing down to a steady rhythm. Eos helps to clean, while you wash your hands trying to calm your racing heart. You glance over at Boothill now sleeping peacefully in your bed. You never allowed any client this level of intimacy before. With a long sigh, you sit down heavily in your chair. Eos lets out a concerned beep. I'm okay. You can go to your recharge station now. Good night, little helper. Eos brushes against your cheek before leaving, and you turn your attention back to Boothill. Oh, Eos is so cute. You watch him for a long time, monitoring for any further reactions. He seems to have a few nightmares, mumbling and cursing a man named Oswaldo. Otherwise, he sleeps soundly. As you wonder who this man might be, your body starts to relax and your eyes grow heavy. You wake up with a start. It's almost morning, dawn painting the sky in soft hues of pink and orange. Your bed is empty. Eos is perched on the table, and you notice a jacket draped over your shoulder. Boothill's jacket. Where is he? Eos beeps, informing you that Boothill went to his room, and that he performed tests to confirm he's okay. You sighed with relief and dragged your tired body to the bed, leaving the jacket on the chair. The covers still carry Boothill's scent, and for the first time in a long while you drift off easily, enveloped in his lingering warmth. Aww. The next day you meet Boothill later in the afternoon. As you arrive at the lab, a yawn slips past your lips, a reminder of last night's unusual events. You decide not to dwell on it too much, it'll only make things more difficult. Good morning, Boothill. Boothill stands quietly, looking uncharacteristically bashful and avoiding your gaze. You hand him his jacket, which he accepts with a hesitant grip. I'm sorry for yesterday, Doc. Don't worry about it. Adverse reactions can happen, it's not your fault. How do you feel? Much better, thanks to you. Tell me if you feel anything unusual at all, okay? He nods and you ask Eos to perform some scans. A smile appears on your lips as you reveal the results, satisfied to see that his condition has stabilized. Everything seems good now, but just as a precaution, let's give your body one more day to adjust before we proceed with the final test. Is there any other enhancement you'd like to add to your body in the meantime? Boothill perks up, his bionic eyes darting to the prosthetic models displayed on the wall. Are you gonna ask me to add a second one so you can have two? You got more tricks up your sleeve. Here's what we can add at the moment. You show him a tablet with the options on the screen. Boothill leans in closer, his expression thoughtful as he examines each enhancement. How about this Vibrex one? It's a good option, very popular nowadays. It features a state-of-the-art vibration technology that mimics natural movements while providing an array of additional sensations. It's equipped with multiple modes and intensities, which you can control via neural inputs or via a connected app. And it's crafted from a highly durable material, ensuring it won't be damaged even if you accidentally bite down with your modified teeth. I'm already sold, let's get to it, Doc. Certainly. Please sign here and lay down while I prepare the prosthetic. Boothill does as you say, and soon you begin the procedure. The surgery is swift and efficient, your hands moving with practiced precision as you install the new enhancement. Boothill gets up from the bed and sticks his new tongue out, examining it with curiosity. I don't feel anything different. Concentrate and try to control it. He furrows his brow in concentration, and soon his tongue starts to move. Whoa, okay! He touches it, and a wide grin spreads across his face, his eyes gleaming with excitement. He's so happy. He's just so cheerful. The joy in his expression is infectious, and you can't help but smile back at him. He turns off the movement, still grinning from ear to ear. What about the test? Yes. You walk over to the bed and adjust its height. With a quick motion, you remove your... I remove my what? And hand them to Eos, who folds them neatly. Test it. Boothill's eyes widen, a mix of excitement and nervousness flickering across his face. He slows hard before stepping closer and kneeling. He stares at you with wide-eyed wonder, as if he can't quite believe this moment is real. I'll start now. You nod. Eos hovers nearby, ready to make annotations if needed. Boothill activates the enhancement. No running away, Doc. Hi! Yay! Oh my god, okay. I cannot show that because he is like right up in there. You try to maintain your professional composure with a hand on his head to steady yourself. You focus on taking notes. Thermoregulation, sensory comfort and vibratory response are all meeting specifications. Eos beeps, making an annotation as you take a deep breath, preparing for the next check. Boothill, change the pattern. He follows your command, altering the pattern, his gaze fixed on you. Everything is functioning perfectly. You need to finish the test now before you lose control. He chuckles, the sound sending another shiver down your spine, and a flood crashes over you. Your vision blurs. It's too much. Just as you feel like you might drown, Eos's alarmed beeping breaks through the haze. That's enough. He gazes up at you through half-lidded eyes. The sight sends a shiver down your spine. This man is dangerous. Yeah, he is. How is it, Doc? You did a good job. It works perfectly. You pat his head before getting up from the table. Your heart is racing and your breathing coming in labored gasps. As you reach down, you sense Boothill's presence behind you, his warmth radiating close. Hey, Doc. Mind if we run that test again? Feels like something ain't quite right. You! Cheeky! Naughty! You little shit! For sure! Your eyes lock with Eos, the droid's concerned gaze shifting from side to side as if shaking its head. Your excitement is too high. You're close to crossing the line of professionalism you uphold so much. It's also your job to make sure the enhancements are working properly. Thinnest excuse I have ever heard in my life. You try to ignore how eager you are to hold him again. Okay, just one more test. One test turns into another, and another, as Boothill claims to feel something off each time you finish. Buddy was skeptical. After all, your prosthetics are of the highest quality, but given his adverse reaction yesterday, you feel compelled to ensure everything is perfectly functioning. That's what you tell yourself, as he relentlessly drags you to the edge time and time again. You recline on the sofa in the lounge, every inch of your body humming with a deep satiated ache. Enough testing for today. Boothill, sprawled out beside you, nods with a satisfied grin. His eyes twinkle with happiness that surpasses even the moment you installed the first prosthetic. You pour him a drink, the amber liquid catching the light before filling your own glass.
Appreciate it, Doc.
Here's your job well done. You sure know how to be thorough. He rushes to your cheeks as he clinks the glass against yours, the cool touch of the glass contrasting with the warmth of your embarrassment. You don't understand why you allowed so many tests to take place. Guilt starts to creep up on you, gnawing at the edges of your conscience. I'm just doing my job.
Ah, I see. Do you ever get attached?
You think back to when you let him stay in your room, the extra tests you perform. More than you ever did with any other client. Memories make your heart clench slightly. Sometimes. But my clients always go back to their lives and I go back to mine. It's better this way, less trouble.
Right.
A comfortable silence settles between you, punctuated by the soft hums of Eos recharging in the corner. The droid's rhythmic sounds create a soothing backdrop, almost like a heartbeat.
Why'd you pick this place for your lab? It's pretty deserted.
The nature of my work is very sensitive. A discreet environment is better.
Must be lonely though.
Yeah, it is pretty lonely. Do you want to stay? You get used to it. At some point, you don't even notice it anymore.
I reckon I know how that feels.
Oh, knowing his backstory, I feel so bad. He falls silent, lost in his thoughts, his fingers absently tracing the rim of his glass. You watch him, curiosity tugging at you. You rarely delve into your clients' backgrounds, but something about Boothill makes you want to know more. If you don't mind me asking, why did you become a cyborg?
Revenge, Doc. Plain and simple.
His backstory is so sad.
There's a man out there who took everything from me. I aim to make him pay.
Oswaldo, Boothill's eyes snapped to yours, surprise and pain flickering across his face. Oswaldo killed his daughter.
How do you know?
You talked about him a lot while you slept. His grip on the glass tightens, the muscles in his jaw clenching as his gaze hardens.
No good snake. He's done for when I find him. I won't rest until I do. My family, my home, it's all gone. All because of him.
His anger morphs into sadness, the weight of his loss seeming to push his shoulders down.
The daughter, adoptive, just like I was. And those damn IPC shirtbags took her from me. They killed everyone, destroyed our lands, all for profit.
I hate the IPC. I'm so sorry.
Thanks, Doc. I'll make them pay.
Another moment of silence passes. You try to imagine the pain he felt from losing his family. Just thinking about it makes your heart ache.
What about you, Doc? What's your story? This isn't your home planet, is it?
Memories flood your mind of a past you no longer want to remember. Too much pain. That woman from before is dead. I ran away. Horror took me in, that's all.
Ah, makes sense now.
What do you mean?
You also talk in your sleep.
Your face heats up in embarrassment as you go over all the mortifying things you could have said. You're not proud of your past.
This is the first time I've seen you lose your cool, Doc.
I didn't lose anything. His laugh fills the room, a deep, hearty sound that seems to ease the tension. He pours himself another drink and clinks his glass with yours.
Here's to you, Doc, to the strength you show every day, and the gentleness you hide. May your hands stay steady and your heart stay strong.
You feel your throat tighten, his words catching you off guard. He's terribly good at doing that to you. With a soft clink your glass meets his, the sound resonating through the quiet room. And to you, Boothill. May you find the justice you seek and the peace you deserve. Boothill lets out a low chuckle, a hint of bitterness in his tone.
Peace. Don't know if that's something I'll ever have back.
Maybe not the way you knew it, but you can find a new kind of peace. I'll be rooting for you. In more ways than one? Boothill looks at you with an unreadable expression, his eyes searching yours. For a moment it feels like he's about to say something, then he shakes his head, the look fading away. The moons hang high in the sky when it's time for you and Boothill to part ways. He needs to rest, and you have a mountain of work left undone from the day. Something in you hesitates, yearns to invite him to your room, work be damned. Just this one time, it whispers. You walk with Boothill to the lounge door and he lingers, his beautiful silver hair reflecting the ethereal glow of the night. You can't help but envy Cora for knowing him before the cyborg transformation. Would his natural beauty have been even more striking? Can you imagine Boothill just wearing this but with his natural body? It'll just be out.
Tomorrow's the last test, right?
That's right. Thinking about Cora. The words fill your mind. You're a professional. Don't get tempted by your emotions. If you do, things will get messy. Your work will be in jeopardy. It's not worth it. Yes, it is.
Thank you for everything, Doc.
Would you like to stay?
This place is like an oasis in the desert before I ride into the storm.
Would you like to stay?
It's been a long time since my heart knew anything other than anger and pain.
Again, I must ask, would you like to stay? Or at least come back here whenever you feel like it? His words shake you to your core and something deep inside you starts to crack.
I hope it was the same for you. If I could bring you at least a little of the happiness you brought me.
Oh my god, wait, why is this sad? Why is there angst in my smut?
Good night.
Wait, Boothill, don't go. You stand there for a long time, his words echoing in your mind, as the barrier you put between you and him slowly falls apart like dry earth under a scorching sun. You walk towards the lab, your steps heavy and sluggish. A layer of sweat beads on your brow, and you wipe it away with the back of your hand. Your head feels like it weighs a ton, throbbing with a relentless ache. You couldn't sleep. and your moral compass is in disarray. Performing the last test in this state is impossible. You need to tell Boothill that in person. You need at least one more day to sort out whatever the hell is happening to you. This is embarrassing. You've never had to do this before. I mean, although unconventional, you're both consenting adults, right? If you both consent, you could, have a relationship after this is all over and be happy. The door slides open, revealing a smiling Boothill and a hovering Eos by his side.
Morning, Doc. My buddy Eos already ran some tests before you got here.
Eos's metallic ears droop, a clear signal of his sadness about Boothill's impending departure. Don't worry, Eos. I'll make sure you have a dad. A gust of cold air makes you shiver. The lab shouldn't be this cold. Boothill, the corners of your vision start to blur and darken. Eos beeps an alarm, and through your dazed mind, you understand he's saying your body is shutting down. Is it? Maybe it is.
Doc.
Strong arms catch you as your vision fades to black. Boothill's voice is the last thing you hear, filled with concern and panic. I am very dramatic. It's already night when you wake up. Pale glow of the moonlight filters through the window, casting soft ghostly shadows across the room. Eos hovers nearby, his beep soft and comforting as he brushes his cheek against yours in a gentle nuzzle. Hey buddy, what happened? The door creaks open and Boothill steps in, carrying a tray laden with steaming food. The scent wafts towards you, making your stomach rumble. He's so cute.
Well, look who's finally awake. You had us worried there, Doc.
Your face grows hot as the memories come back. He probably carried you to your room after you passed out.
You gotta catch more shut-eye, you know? Eos mentioned you didn't take proper care of yourself.
I'm sorry for worrying you. Thank you for helping. You join your hands, the gravity of your unprofessional conduct pressing against you. This was never supposed to happen. What a mess. Boothill's hand lands gently on your head, his touch surprisingly tender.
Stop thinking so much. Eat.
You eat in silence, still mortified, but the food works wonders, grounding you and steadying your nerves. When you finish, Eos swoops in to take the empty tray away, beeping softly.
How do you feel?
You let out a chuckle at the absurdity of the situation. It's like you're the patient now. I'm feeling better. Thank you, Boothill. About this morning, I went to the lab to tell you we would have to postpone the final test. I felt sick and didn't want to compromise it. I apologize for that.
No need to apologize. Your well-being is much more important than a test.
He let out a long sigh, wishing he'd stop saying things like that. His concern feels too personal, too intimate.
Eos, initiate scan.
What? Eos's purple light sweeps over your body, and you stare at the droid in disbelief. So he obeys other people's orders now, because Boothill's about to be his dad. Eos beeps, indicating your condition is fine.
Thank you, buddy.
He continues staring at the droid, who moves his ears in a gesture that seems like a shrug. You shake your head. This is insane. Never in your wildest dreams did you think that this would happen when Boothill strode into your lab for the first time. Anyway, thank you for your consideration. You should go to your room and rest so we can perform the final test tomorrow.
I don't think so.
Excuse me? Boothill sits at the edge of your bed, his eyes locking onto yours with an intensity that makes your heart skip a beat.
Eos said the only time you slept well was when you had my jacket, so a piece of me helped. Reckon having all of me here might do even better, right?
You glare at Eos, who beeps innocently. Eos really wants a dad. That wasn't even what happened. Before you can protest, Boothill lies down beside you, the sleek warm metal of his body pressing against your skin. Something inside you hums in satisfaction.
Sleep, Doc. I'll be here.
He's so cute. I'm gonna marry him right now. I'm sorry, Blade. I still love you the most. Your eyes grow heavy, your body yearning for the rest it's been denying. You can't fight it. You let go, sinking into the warmth beside you and allowing yourself to drift off. Boothill's presence, a soothing anchor in the night. A rich, inviting aroma fills your nostrils. You instinctively snuggle into the warmth, savoring the comfort.
Morning, Doc.
Your eyes snap open. Boothill's sleepy eyes gaze back at you, a gentle smile playing on his lips. The events of yesterday flood back into your mind, bringing with them a wave of mortification.
You're out like a light. Must have been dreaming of something sweet.
Yeah, you.
Was about me.
You untangle from him and get up fast, almost tumbling to the ground.
Easy, Doc.
He grabs your arm to steady you, but you pull away, your heart pounding. I need to get some stuff done before the final test. I'll meet you at the lab in a few minutes. Eos, go with him.
But
now! You push Boothill out of the door, which slides shut behind him. Leaning against the wall, you press a trembling hand to your chest. This is bad. Taking a deep breath, you grab your phone and dial Cora's number with shaking hands. Yes? I have a problem. I figured you'd call. Cowboy was too much for you? You recount the events to her in detail, feeling a mixture of embarrassment and frustration. Your heart slows down, but you're still on edge.
You should have seen it coming. How many tests did you do again?
You wince, the memory of those moments flooding back. Each test a slip in your usually steadfast professionalism. I know I screwed up, okay? But what should I do now? I need to do the final test. I can't mess it up. There's a long pause on the line, the weight of your confession hanging between you.
If you want to remain professional, you'll have to put some distance between you. Be unwavering about this.
Okay, I can do that. No, but I'm gonna hurt his feelings.
But think, Is that what you really want? What about professionalism? You're the one who taught me this. Yes, but I also know the pain of regret. Sometimes adhering too rigidly on professional boundaries means losing something more valuable. Follow your heart, child. And good luck. She hangs up, leaving you standing there with the phone still pressed to your ear, her words echoing in your mind. You take a deep breath, steeling yourself for what's to come. You need to perform the final test. Everything else, feelings, worry, and regret, all of that can wait. Is the final test just us fandangling? Arriving at the lab door, you hear muffled voices inside. Can't do that, she'll give me the boot. Beep, beep, beep. She won't? How in the world do you know that? You open the door, and both turn to you, feigning innocence. Hey, Doc. How you feeling? Good. Yes. Dim the lights. Mr. Boothill, lay on the bed. Mister. I heard it. I'm gonna hurt his feelings. I need to put some distance between us right now. Doc. It's for our own good, for the test to run smoothly. He glances at Eos, who gives him an encouraging nod before flying off. I get it, but we can't just pretend nothing happened, Doc. Didn't you feel something between us? It's irrelevant. He starts to speak, but you interrupt. Even if I did, it wouldn't change anything. Oh, I feel like it did. You'd still leave to get your revenge, and I'd stay behind like a wife waiting for her husband to return from the war if he ever did. That ain't true. I'd always come back to see you. Enough, please. Just lay down on the bed. Boothill lets out a long sigh. Yes, ma'am. As he lies down, you press a button on the control panel. Restraints click into place, securing his arms. He tugs at them, testing their hold, but he can't move. What in tarnation is this? The test is more delicate. I can't have you interfere. I'll be so good you'll be hankering for more of me. He's trying to provoke a reaction, but you maintain your focus, ignoring his taunt, and practice precision. Oh my god, we are fandangling it. Boothill's eyes track your every movement, his gaze burning into your skin. Ignoring his intense scrutiny, you quickly make the necessary preparations. I could help with that. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, okay. You make a checklist in your mind of all the things you need to check, trying to distract yourself. Your eyes meet Boothill's, his dazed expression revealing everything he's feeling. Whether he can't hide it or doesn't want to, you're not sure. How does it feel, Doc? Is it doing it for you? His question draws your awareness to something you were intentionally avoiding. The prosthetic is behaving as expected. That ain't what I asked. You can't afford to get lost in this. Maintaining control over everything is crucial for the test's duration. It feels great. Good. I want you to enjoy yourself. Don't want this to be just another test for you. Jeez, Boothill, you're making this very hard. You're a wonder, Doc. I've been dreaming of this. Glancing at Eos, you wonder why he hasn't beeped yet. Eos is in cahoots with Boothill because Eos wants a dad. You might call it a test, but I can see how you're reacting to me. You close your eyes and exhale deeply, wishing he would stop talking. Come on, Doc. Let go. Show me you want me, just as much as I want you. Boothill grins, his eyes half-lidded. He's stunning, the metallic sheen of his body reflecting in the low light, his rugged features softened by excitement. You're so cute, Doc. Stop distracting me. You're disrupting the test. It gagged me, but you've been dying to do that anyway. What? Boothill? My god. Jeez. Do you want the test to fail? I want you, Doc. I know you're holding back. Forget about the test. Please. His voice is so soft, so full of longing. For a moment, the test fades away, leaving just the two of you. Your eyes drink in every detail of him. The curve of his strong jaw, the tousled hair, his flushed lip, and his eyes. He's endured so much, yet there's an undeniable softness in them. A vulnerability that tugs at your heart. Beautiful. The word escapes your lips, and Boothill's eyes widens, his blush deepening. What's on your mind? Did I change it for you? Do you really want me? Yes. His answer is immediate, his eyes full of earnest longing. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. My body's tough as nails, Doc. You ought to know that by now. It's not your body that I'm worried about. He swallows dry. Do your worst, Doc. I mean, you're really making it hard for me to not. Eos. The droid approaches, giving Boothill a knowing look, as if to say, see, I told you so. You can't help but wonder what Eos has been sharing with him, but that question can wait. Right now, there's a more immediate task to focus on. Clear my schedule for the day. I'll be busy for a while. Hey, yo! Eos lets out a cheeky beep and flies off. You'll probably tell Cora, the little gossiper. He's a little cutie. Well, Mr. Boothill, let's see how much you can handle. As much as you're willing to give. Well, does this mean that we can both be happy together now? You're in your room, soft glow of starlight filtering through the window, casting gentle shadows across the walls. Boothill is lying on the bed beside you, his metallic body reflecting the faint shimmer of the stars, having just finished calibrating his prosthetics after your activities in the lab. How do you feel? Boothill moves his arms and shoulders, a grin spreading across his face. All set. You always know how to take care of me. He pushes you down, hovering over you. You should stop praising me so much, it'll get to my head. Then I'll do it even more. He kisses you gently. He lays down partially, and you hold him close, feeling the steady rhythm of his breathing. His fingers trace small intricate patterns on your skin. So you're leaving tomorrow? Yes, but I reckon I could stick around a few more days. It's okay, you have a mission to accomplish. Some thought strikes you. That reminds me, you get up and walk to your drawer, opening it to reveal the 2 brown feathers laying there, complementing each other in simplicity and beauty. Oh, do we put them in his hat? Give me your hand. He put the feathers in his hands. Yeah, a gift from the sky, as my grandma used to say. They'll protect you on your journey. Duh. Wait, I need to see if he has feathers in his outfit. Oh, he does. Oh, from the feathers is written into the game. That's so cute. It'll make me less worried, knowing you have them with you. Boothill's eyes widen, his face flushing. He bites his lip, looking at you with a mixture of gratitude and emotion. He motions to his hat. Can you? On the left side. You nod. Oh, and carefully place the feather on his hat. As soon as you finish, he hugs you tightly, and you hug him back, feeling the warmth and sincerity in his embrace. I don't want him to go. I want him to stay. His eyes light up as if a bulb just went off in his mind. He reaches into one of his pockets and pulls out a red handkerchief, handing it to you. Take this. I hope it'll help you rest easy when I'm not here. The paths might be lonely, but every time you think of me, I'll be right here with you. Thank you, Boothill. You smile and pull him into a kiss. He kisses you back with force, pushing you down and leaning over you, his white hair cascading around you like a silken curtain. His kisses are demanding, filled with unspoken promises. He pulls back just enough to whisper against your lips. I'll be back for more adjustments and calibration. 2, of course. I'll be waiting. He kisses you again, deeper this time, and you smile against his lips. You know that even when he leaves, you won't be so lonely anymore. Your two lone souls will find solace in each other, wherever you both are. The end. That was so cute. It was a little bit sad, but it was adorable. And that was Lone Stars, the Honkai Star Rail Boothill Dating Sim. I hope you guys loved this as much as I did, because I adored this. Honkai Star Rail is one of my favorite games. My favorite character is Blade and then Imbiber to Lune, but I've been playing this game for so long and I love it. I really adore Boothill though, so I'm really glad that there was a visual novel. I hope one day that there'll be one for Blade, because if there is, I think I might actually just lose it. Well, I did go back and do the other option where you let him go instead of ruining him, and the endings are pretty similar, which is why I didn't include it. You just stop fandangling him immediately, and you still give him the feathers, but you don't like kiss as much, but he still promises to come back. So that was kind of like the little difference. But anyways, thank you so much for experiencing this story with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. And if you want to hang out outside these videos, I stream on Twitch 3 times a week. Feel free to come over and hang out. It is 7 AM, the birds are out. I need to go to bed, but I'll see you guys in the next video, and until next time, take care.